Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give some advice that will make going through recruitment a lot less stressful. I've been on both sides of recruitment, so hopefully my tips can help anyone that's planning on rushing. I'm not going to say which sorority I was a part of because I'm no longer affiliated with them. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. The most important advice I can give is to go into recruitment with an open mind. You don't want to go in with your heart set on a certain sorority because there's no guarantee you'll end up there, and you'll make your experience a lot less enjoyable when you're going in and you're like, oh, I really want to go blank. Having your heart set on a certain sorority can make the process not as exciting as it can be because you're not really paying attention to any of the other houses. And when I say go in with an open mind, I don't mean don't do your research on each sorority. It's very important to remember that every chapter is different. So a certain sorority at a school in Arkansas can be completely different from a sorority in Texas, California. Every chapter varies. So don't think just because you have a friend that's in blah 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 in Oklahoma, it's going to be the same at the school you're attending. It can be completely different. So since every sorority is different depending on the school, I recommend looking into the chapters that are on your campus, looking into their social media. Not just the posts that are managed by the sorority itself, but also the posts that they're tagged in, because you get to see girls that are in the sorority, you get to see how they interact with each other. So you get a feel to see if, their personalities would match with yours. Afraid to talk about yourself. That is the entire point of recruitment. It's like an interview. Like, they want to know what you have to offer. The things that you're into, are they into them? So it's kind of like, you don't want to sound like you're full of yourself, but when you talk more about yourself, you get more personable and you become more memorable to the people that are talking to you during recruitment. With that being said, make sure to talk about interesting things so that it gets stuck in the person that's talking to you, though when it's time for them to go and score you, they're like, oh, so-and-so said they went bungee jumping. I remember her, she was a lot of fun to talk to. And you can also wear statement pieces. Like, for example, wear jewelry that will make you stand out. Don't be nervous, just keep in mind that the girl that's on the other side is just as nervous as you. Be yourself, because you don't want a sorority to give you a bid because they liked you for the front that you put up. It's gonna make the entire experience not what you expected. Prepare yourself for an exhausting week, mentally and physically. So to make things easier, plan your outfits ahead of time. You're gonna be so happy that you plan your outfits after that week is over, because you're gonna be walking up, depending on your campus, there's gonna be either 15 sororities, 8 sororities, and you're gonna be exhausted. So having your weeks planned out for every single day will make everything just run smoother for you. With that being said, you're gonna be walking around a lot. So if you can wear comfortable shoes for the first 2 days, which are normally casual, then do that. Don't try to wear heels on that first day. Take advantage of the fact that you can wear tennis shoes or cute sandals. Your feet are going to thank you at the end of that week when you are having to wear heels. Also, if you can, make sure to bring a bag that has tampons, deodorant, lipstick, a mirror, and anything else that you might think that you need in case an emergency happens. Oh, and bring mints. Yes, bring mint. What really helped me throughout recruitment is bringing like a small little notepad and a pen, so each time I left a house, I would write down little notes like pros and cons of what I liked about the house, and I always like to write down the name of the girl that I talked to in case I talked to her like the next day. It made me feel like they would remember me if I remembered their name. And then when it came down to me having to, choose my top houses, I would just quickly glance at my notes and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I put so-and-so house at the top because I really enjoyed being there. It's just better to do that so you can just refer to it quickly, and you don't, after a long day, you're not gonna remember which house is what, and you're gonna end up mixing them up. So this just makes everything much easier. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like my video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and hit the bell so you can get notified for my next video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
Nervous.